Hello, my name is Dr. Stephen Critchlow. I'm a psychiatrist and I've also been a church pastor. And today I want to talk for a few minutes on ways of coping in the COVID crisis. The COVID crisis has hit us all extremely hard, and we need to find ways to cope. And these are some of the ways that people have found helpful in coping in this current crisis. Today, I was reading an article in something called A Conversation that was talking about the benefit of allotments in cities and talking about the fact that bees and butterflies are doing much better when there are allotments around. And of course, that brings me to the first of these points on how to cope, and that is basically to keep busy and to keep occupied. Some people have used music or arts and crafts or even cookery in this time, and even myself, I managed to make some bread during this COVID crisis. So the first point of ways of coping is keeping busy. That is helpful. Secondly, and perhaps more importantly, is keeping in touch with people. Older people have often felt quite isolated and struggling in this crisis, and they've been helped by those who've helped them to get online and to make phone calls or Zoom calls or other ways of keeping in touch with their family and friends. And the online system that we have available to us has been very helpful in helping people to keep in touch with each other. Thirdly, physical exercise is very important. I did a little thing for some people in Spain, and I was asked a question, how can I do physical exercise in this crisis when we're involved in being at home so much? But actually, every one of us can develop a short physical exercise routine that we can do at home. We don't need gyms, we don't need expensive equipment. All we need is a little bit of ingenuity and a little bit of following, perhaps a prepared sequence. And I certainly have found that very helpful for myself in these times. Physical exercise is very important. Physical exercise is tremendously helpful in not only treating mental health issues, but also in avoiding mental health problems. It can be extremely helpful. Fourthly, managing a routine. Again, this is extremely valuable, and I do it at times better than others. I've actually been able to work 2 days a week during this crisis, and that has helped me to keep out of the home for those 2 days, and then the rest of the time to try and develop some kind of useful routine. And some days, to be honest, I'm better at doing that than others, but managing a routine is very helpful. Fifthly, I think people have found helpful in managing the media and the news which is out there. Sometimes it can be unhelpful to listen to the media all day long, but rather to maybe fix on catching up with the news once a day or something similar to that. That is helpful in restricting our access to a lot of material that may be worrying or difficult for us. And then the sixth one that I want to mention is actually staying calm. And here, prayer and meditation can be extremely valuable to us. Learning ways of meditating, learning ways of keeping calm can be very, very valuable for every single one of us. I personally find it helpful to meditate on some of the Psalms, for example. And here are some beautiful words penned by David, Psalm 40, that goes like this. I waited patiently for the Lord. He turned to me and heard my cry. He lifted me out of the slimy pit and out of the mud and mire. He set my feet on a rock and gave me a firm place to stand. He put a new song in my mouth, a hymn of praise to our God. Many will see and fear the Lord and put their trust in him. Blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord. And that can be a tremendous encouragement to us in these days. As we reach out to the Lord who made the heavens and the earth, the Lord who sustains things, that we can look to him and find his grace and help in these times. It says blessed or happy is the one who trusts in the Lord. And so I'd recommend that strongly to you. Meditation, maybe meditation on the Psalms, and in particular, reaching out to the Lord and knowing that as you do that, he will bless you. Thank you.